I need you to listen very closely to the words that are coming out of my mouth.
All right. Sometimes you got to listen to learn. I got that.
We have survived over 400 years of oppression, and we don't need your help.
Wait a minute. What did she just say? I dare you to put Harriet Tubman plus Susan B. Anthony into Google. I dare you to put Harriet Tubman plus Isaac Hopper plus John Brown plus Elizabeth Cady Stanton into Google right this second. We need each other.
You are not here to lead or tone police, and you aren't here to center yourself. That means when talking about racial issues, don't make your voice the center or the lead voice in the movement.
Well, the only problem with that logic is that civil rights and racial issues, the lines now blur dramatically.
You need to find your lane and stay in your lane.
Stay in my lane? I'm a constitutional law scholar. You're the one that said Tennessee versus Garner and didn't know it was an extension of Terry versus Ohio.
Your presence here is your job. It is your job. It is not my job. It is your job as a white person to dismantle white supremacy.
Oh, so it's my job. Okay, well, let's think about it in the job perspective then, like she just said.
You don't get a cookie for doing the right thing. You don't get props for doing the right thing. You don't get a pat on the back. And we don't have to beg you or be nice to you in this movement, period.
Oh my Lord. Imagine for a moment you had a job where you never got any credit, where you never got a cookie, where you never got a pat on the back. Imagine how you would feel about the people you worked with.
Honestly, it would take me 8 videos to go into how toxic white allies are in the Black Lives Matter movement.
And that right there is why I've always rejected being called an ally or an accomplice or anything else. I'm in this movement for the civil rights movement. And oh, by the way, what is the movement again that she's talking about? What's the movement to change institutional racism that she's talking about?
When I was protesting in Minneapolis and white people were got me shot with tear gas.
Oh my goodness. She's blaming white people for cops shooting her at a protest. That's like blaming George Floyd for the civil unrest after he was murdered. If you go to a protest, cops might shoot you with tear gas, no matter what color skin is there.
And your leadership sucks. It's zero. You don't have any leadership.
This comment says, you do realize you're alienating potential allies. I don't think you want any white allies.
And that's why I said that, because of people like her. Horrifically bad leadership.